Nice 22-inch rims on it. This is like new, still under complete factory warranty. It only has 17K miles on it. We're gonna do the whole walk around, and this should be a fun one. You know, I just love the super loaded up vehicles, and you know, if you can afford it, why not, right? So let's go ahead and start the front. Of course, it's that white diamond paint. Today we have an overcast cloud, so we're not going to get to really see it pop, but it's beautiful. Of course, the notorious Cadillac grille. Nice big logo, so you can see the size. Everybody's gone to these giant logos because when you go down the road, you know, you're going to want everybody to know you got a Cadillac. These lights, very, very bright. I think at this point, you know, like I drive a Cadillac myself, so these are, man, they're kicking chicken. They are kicking chicken. And they just look crazy. Look at that. Let's look at these tires. Of course, you know, they don't have any miles on them, so you're good to go there. Like I said, 22 giant rims. Love the logos in the center. Nice chrome. Of course, it has the easy access, your button. You can hit that and it'll lock it up for you. Let's go ahead and zoom out a little bit so you can see what I'm doing here. You hit the button and it locks and unlocks for you, okay? Easy access fuel. You just put your, you know, in there. You don't have to worry about the gas cap. So glad that these manufacturers have gone to that. Here's your, those are blind spot sensors that go all the way around. We're getting, this here has the rear glass is separate, so we're gonna pop that first for you. So if you've got something you're trying to put in there, you can. I don't expect to see anything with this, just because it doesn't have any miles on it, really. Smells new. Carpet is beautiful in here. I just love this vehicle. I can't say that enough. You do have a tow package. Here's your different rear cameras. Let's go ahead and pop this here. You can do it this way. You can do it with the remote. Once again, you got your power fold seats there in the front. If you just, I'm just going to do one for you. Okay, it folds it down for you. Then we've got these here. Just going to hold them down and it'll fold it down for you. Okay, let's do both just for exciting fun times, right? So you can fold this down, and this is a very big area. So if you so choose, you want to put some wood back here, you can. Okay. Nice big bin, has its original front plate there. Let's go ahead and get this out so I can tell you what this is. Okay, so in some states we're required to have these, and this is important because these are all painted color to match. So they're relatively expensive to get if you don't have it. So it is there. I'm gonna put this back in the bag here shortly for you. I'm gonna go ahead and lift these back up. You can do them at the same time if you want to. And you can adjust that how you want. I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down with my hand there. Once again, those big lights, when you go to brake, that's, I do have to say that on that factor, it's a very big positive because, you know, you got this vehicle, you want people behind you to be able to see when you hit the brakes. And on this, you've got the ones up, the up pillar ones, and then the one across. They all light up nice bright red. Tinted back glass. And if you want the front, we can have that custom done to match if you want them blacked all the way around. Beautiful Escalade logo. And then, of course, you've got the remote start. Just hold it down. You don't have to hold it down twice. Just hold it down one time after the doors are locked. And then if you want to turn it off, just hit it again and it'll turn it off for you. All right, we're going to take a walk inside and let's see all the fun stuff in here. Let's come to the back first, and we'll go up there here in a second. Lock it again. So we're going to fold this back up. Once again, carpet is excellent. I want you to be able to see that. It doesn't look like anybody has ever stepped inside here, ever. Beautiful. Got a DVD player. I like how those fold nice and neat in there. They're not bulky, not excessive. I prefer these over the ones in the headrest because they're, you know, just a little easier in center wise. Okay, so this is velvet lined. You get another port down here. You got plug-in. I always like seeing a plug-in on a vehicle. This is your HDMI for your DVD player. This lights up and controls the back here. This blows out as well. That's what those are for. Nice little cubbies in here too. Has all of its little inserts like it's supposed to. Okay. And once again, this little here, this light, this will actually light up. Maybe you can see it right now. It's glowing. No scratches. Just beautiful. I mean, this thing is just primo. I can't tell you how impressed I am with it. And of course, it's got your blind spot. Let's look real close. And what that is so when you go to pass, it's going to light up and say, hey, you got somebody to the right, don't pass, or to the left, don't pass right now. And then this is something else. The seats, if somebody, let's say if you're backing up and somebody walks behind it, it'll give an audible alert, but also your seat will vibrate on whatever side, and sometimes the whole thing will vibrate. So that's super safety. It's great for having kids. You've got the alert inside to check your back seat. So if you do have car seats, to check those, so nobody gets left behind. You got heads-up display. Let's go ahead and jump in here and see what we got up front. All right. So up here, you're going to see it's got adaptive cruise. It has your lane keep system, alert collision response. This basically, you can kind of set it up to where, you know, right now what lengths it is and the level of power. So if you got somebody, if you don't want it to be necessarily sensitive, you can set it to where it's not, so it doesn't, you know, maybe interact if you're going at a slower speed. I like to see mine set at the highest level. Okay, so you got the projection over here. So if you've got a phone that has maps, you can play it on here as long as it's supported with the new systems. You got a charging pad. This works with, you know, all the later phones. I got an iPhone Pro that works with this, no problems. Velvet line boxes, more USB ports here, of course, throughout their little logo that they do, that Cadillac. It kind of reminds me of the grill. This here, these all light up, and when you turn the vehicle off, then the light cancels out. This is a gigantic LED screen. All right, very nice. You got your heated steering. We got heated and cooled seats. Today, because it has chilled off, I would say heated is nice. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put it in reverse. Two things. You got this camera here that goes all the way around. Okay, you can see over here, this is where we are, and this is the ground that's around it. And then up here, it does an image of behind the vehicle. You have your sunroof up here, so that way you can catch the rays in the wintertime. No more blues. Beautiful, gigantic velour box. I love this. So nice. I've seen a lot of velour, but I really like the boxes they have in here. It's light right there, so you can't see this at night. USB ports. This is a fantastic thing. You want to light any of these bins, because at nighttime, you're trying to find that thing. So if you don't want to turn things on, you don't have to. You can see it inside there. I'll set this back in here. Once again, you're going to notice the back, it has that logo emblem inside of here. We'll shut this up. Wood grain. When we come up here, they used to have the lift bin was up here. It is now located down here. In order to open that up, you just touch. This is very sensitive. This is also has some lighting in here, another USB port. Just touch it again and release down for you. Now your glove box, we're going to touch this button here. Oh, let's do it right. There we go. And you got your original owner's manual. All the stuff in there, it doesn't appear to have been opened. We've got your power pedals. Let's go ahead and put this in park, okay? And nice and quiet. This is something I always like to check too. There's no grit or anything in them, okay? And then you got your modes. So we're gonna come up here. You got tour, sport, snow, and ice. So different settings for you as far as on your driving style. And then we're gonna come over here, and now there's so much to address in here. I'm just trying to kind of go over everything I can in a normal amount of time, because it's a long time we're gonna be sitting on this video. So heads-up display is right here. We can adjust it. Let's see if we can get to where you guys can see it. It's being a little ornery. Okay, here we go. Okay, it looks like it's blinking. I'm sorry. that is actually the heads-up display, but it's not blinking. It just does that because of the camera. The camera is actually faster at viewing it than what we are. Anyways, it tells you what your speed is and whatnot. I love having this. I personally like to have them set lower, so that way, like, you can see it when you're looking at it, but the rest of the time you can disregard it. Condition wise, I'm going to give this a 99 on the exterior and a 99 on the inside, just based on this miles. Condition, no smell. I mean, there's not even like hair or dust in here. Beautiful vehicle, and truly I would love to have this.